Okay, good morning all. Right, so this is not going to be a very long live. There's a reason why I'm doing this, is because I know somebody personally who's been dying to ask me a question on YouTube. I'm hoping he's going to watch. I'm hoping he says, this is Matt, and he's going to ask me this question. Like I said, it's not a massively long live. Hi there, because I'm actually just about to start doing some videos, recording some videos, so it's not going to be hugely long live. But I know that there is somebody dying to ask me a question from my local pub. And he wanted to ask it on the last live, and he wanted to know when my next live was. So I decided to do a quick one here this morning. So I'm just going to give it a few minutes. Hello to everybody that's tuning in. You can ask me some other questions, but if this question comes up, obviously, I'm going to answer it. So I hope everybody's all right. It wasn't a planned live in any way, shape, or form. So, like I said, just about to start doing some reactions for you today. So I'm hoping he turns up. So the guy I'm looking for is Matt. Just when you ask the question, just say, hi, it's Matt, and then ask the question. I'm hoping that he's watching, because I've literally just sent him a message. So, but how is everybody else anyway? Hope everybody's good. Like I said, it's not massively long live. About 10 minutes. There we go. Here he is. Hello, Matt. What's the question, Matt? I hope everybody else is doing all right as well. I don't know what to say because I'm waiting for this question. It's really weird. Normally I get a load of questions coming in, but because I'm waiting for one question, it's a bit strange. All in good time, carry on. All right, okay. So, like I said, it's not going to be a hugely long live, probably about 15 minutes, because I've literally just set out to do some reactions anyway today. I've got some song reactions. I have a trailer to react to, which is the new Batwoman trailer, which I got noticed got dropped. I have actually watched it, but I want to rewatch it again. So Matt's a big tease. Yes, he is a big tease, to be fair. But well, there's another person as well that wants to ask me a question, I hear. So that works in the same establishment. I don't know if he'd be at work yet though, but there he is, Stuart. Hi Dave, how are you? Oh, I'm good. All good here. So yeah, anyway, so like I said, I got loads of song reactions. The first one will be Pink Floyd. There's one from, and I know this person's been asking me for months and months and months, The Warning. I've never ever heard of this band ever. So I'm going to be doing one like that. And song reactions are you going to do today? It all depends on how much time I've got. I want to do song reactions. I want to do at least 4, and like I said, I got one trailer reaction to react to as well. And no, I'm not doing that. And it all depends on what kind of time I've got, because I've got some work to do. Yeah, I've got some grass cutting, and then I'm just gonna have a bit of a chill, and then I'm going down the pub for the rest of the day. So I'll be uploading them over the course of the day, and then tomorrow I will probably do some more. So I'm all set up. Pink Floyd's the first one, without a doubt. Might be some Depeche Mode. I'm going to try and squeeze in a Radiohead if I can. I did have a plan, but a load of people put in a lot of reactions into the video I did the other day. So, of course, now, as most of you know, I am a massive Batman fan, and we've just had the what did you? No, The Warning. The band The Warning I've never heard of. Obviously, I've heard of Pink Floyd. Which one am I doing? Something movie, not another, yet another movie. I think the one I'm doing. Next is The Warning. This is the band that I've never heard of before, ever. Um, uh, what else was I gonna do? Oh, well, you just brought it up. What I was gonna bring up. We got the news that Robert Pattinson's been confirmed as the new Batman. I'm keeping my mouth shut for the time being until I've seen any footage. It's certainly not my choice, but to be fair, I did say the same about Ben Affleck, and then I actually saw him. I actually thought he was quite a good Batman. So, for what he was doing in those films, Wesley Snipes. I do believe I did read the other day that Wesley Snipes is coming back as Blade. I could be wrong, but I swear I read that. I'm pretty sure he did read that. Yeah, so it'll be an interesting one. But until I've seen any footage of Robert Pattinson as as Batman, I'm just going to keep my mouth shut for the time being. I have views, but I'm going to keep it quiet. Meridian. Oh, message retracted. Any more questions? I'm only going to do like 15 minutes. 15-minute live, 20-minute live, and then I'm just going to really just crack on with doing these reactions, song reactions. And here we go. So, Dave, I just want to know your thoughts. Here we go. Hang on. 1 second. Some of these people I know well that are sending me, where's these messages gone? So, Dave, I just want to know your thoughts. You are such an avid Batman fan, and in this day and age, I'm not sure. You bastard. For me, I'm not sure. Actually, to be fair, what do I think? It could work, but for me personally, I don't think it would work, and that's not being anything. Anything like that. It's just this is my own personal reasons, and that was the question. I know it was, and I do believe I had a message or somebody asking me to react to Bob the Builder. So no, as well on that one. These two people, Stuart and Matt, are actually people that I know quite well that work in my local pub. So I believe Stuart is. I know Matt is. He's the landlord. Matt's the landlord. And he wanted to ask me this question of what my thoughts were. But it could work. It could happen. If it does, it could be a very good choice. Or it might go the other way. I'm not sure. But going back onto like with the Robert Pattinson side of the Batman, at this moment, I don't believe it's a good idea. I don't think it's a good move because of his past movies. That being said, as the production starts, he's going to have to obviously beef up. And apparently his acting has got a lot better. He's kind of like taking a step back and his acting's got a lot better. So who knows what will happen. So any more questions? There's some more questions. Oh, Denzel Washington's an absolute awesome actor. Yes, I could see him playing Batman easily. Tubular Bells. Yes. has been a big request on your channel? Probably. Yes, that is on the cards of Tubular Bells. These two people. Right, Stuart. Let's see this question again, because I might have read it wrong. What about Halle Berry for Wonder Woman? No. It's just pure and simple no. End of story. Not a chance. No way. A music reaction. How do you request a music reaction? Well, I did a video the other day. So it'd be the one before this one. When this one goes up, just put your suggestion into that video. Basically. Which would be the best thing to do. So if you've got a suggestion, I'll get to it eventually at some point. Obviously, with me coming back into YouTube a little bit more, I'm starting to get a bit more time to do these now. Now, like stuff like the bulk of my learning to drive is done. Other things are sorted. Right, so okay. A few days ago, if you go onto my channel and look up and go to my videos and go to the last video I did, because it'd be the last video I did, and I think it's named. I named the video "Who Wants Some Song Reactions This Weekend." If you go into that video and then go into the comments and then just put it into that comment, that was the last video I did on YouTube before this live. Because so basically. That's it. You got it. Yeah, perfect. We love you, Dave, and only play in with the questions ready in the live chat. Thank you very much. Oh, I'll be having work for you later. But any more questions? Seems I'm on this live now, I might as well just go on for a little bit longer. I know it probably might be a little bit earlier for some people, so. So at this moment, I'm planning on doing I think I'll go from the US. Cool. There you go. That I'm on live. Not for long. It's not an hour. This one, because I want to do these reactions anyway. So today, and I've got a couple of other little bits to do. I just want to do all my little bits that I've got to do, and then because I've actually even got to do a little bit of filming of me actually training. Like I said, so why not a Mexican Batman? It's shocking. I actually kind of want to see that. I reckon that'd be quite cool, actually. I actually did want to see that, to be fair. It'd be quite funny. Any more questions? Anyway, Matt and Stuart, shouldn't you be working right now? Okay, see you later with your song reactions. Bye. Cool. They will be up at some point. Are you opposed to reacting to a song that might make you cry? No, I'm not opposed to that at all. I mean, you are working. You know what? You're watching me. Work is for. Oh, dearie me. I should be talking to them later. You what? You got me on the big screen. Please don't tell me I'm in the big. Oh, the pub's not open, I know, but I'm not on the big screen in the bar of the pub. I'm not opposed now. Don't. I said that. So basically, I'm playing on a big screen in my local pub right now. Brilliant. I'm glad that pub shut at this moment. I really, really am. Morning. Like I said, just you can put any song reaction in you want. So, whether it makes me cry or anything like that, it doesn't matter. Just go for it. I've done a Linkin Park one, which near enough brought me to tears. There's a couple actually I've done that's near enough brought me to tears. So, just put it in the suggestions and then do it. Royal Bird. I'm thinking about doing some of them. I am thinking about it. I've got a few others I need to do first. And I'm not going to do hundreds and hundreds of videos each week. I'm just going to be doing enough for the channel to tick over again. So I'm not going to be as, say, active as I was before everything, but I am going to be still very much around. So again, it all depends on what happens. So you'll be, yeah, bring me to tears. Any song, if a song brings me to tears, I can't hide it, and I won't try and hide it. To be fair, lot of messages coming through. Cool song. Like I said, just put them all in the last video that I did. The one that says who wants some song reactions. If I ever post a video saying song reactions as a title or something like that, just put your suggestions in there. And chances are, once I've gone through most of the ones that you guys are putting in, I'll probably do then I'll do another one, or I'll put in, like the community posts that you can put up on YouTube, and I'll, just keep an eye out for stuff like that. But like I said, I've only got like one session of driving next week, which is Tuesday, so you probably won't get any videos from me on Tuesday because it's just it drains my mind quite a lot being sat in the car for 5 hours learning to drive. But over the course of the rest of the week, then chances are I probably will, do more videos this week and probably next weekend again. So, can I ask you a ridiculously corny question? You can indeed. Fire away. What is your cancer? Is that what you meant, yeah? I hope you meant that. I'm a July baby. I got an oh my god back. I don't know if I'll put it like this: on the day before American independence. That's all I'm saying now. I'm not going to say too much about personal information about me, so not on a live anyway. Nice. July babies, they rock. I rock. I'm joking. I'm joking. Any more questions before I go? Even though I did say it's 20 minutes, there are some people here watching, so I might just stretch it out for a little bit longer. But I don't want to do it too long because then I'll start losing enthusiasm to do like the reaction. So I don't want to. Glasses. Glasses are awful. I need a new set of glasses. There you go, people. Do a fundraiser, see if we can get me a new set of glasses. Crabby, lovely people. Hot. I need new glasses. Mine is half of this is because when I get home from the pub every now and again and I've had too much to drink, I fall asleep while listening or watching YouTube videos with my glasses on. So I wake up in the morning and they're all crooked. That's cool. You can carry on commenting. There's nothing to say you can't comment. There's no rules, or I don't have many rules. It's just that the only rule that I've got on my channel, especially the live, is if you're having a debate with somebody, just be nice. Don't like too much swearing or abusiveness on my channel. That's all. So it's the only rule I've got. Not of the walls. But that's the only rule I've got. Just be nice to each other. That's all. It's like I get comments which can be quite abusive sometimes, and that's good. And hello from Brazil, hello from the UK. I get comments every now and again which are quite abusive, and I'm not one where my brain, I have to bite my tongue a lot, and I have to reword some of the comments that I put in for them to be like, kind of, this is how it is, and this is what it is, but no swearing kind of thing. So good. I did have another comment this morning which I actually kind of laughed to be fair. What was it? I can't remember everything it said. There's another one saying, I can't believe that this is the first time listening, where have I been on another planet and all that kind of stuff. So, and he went, leave it to some people, leave you doing reactions to people that actually know what they're doing. And it's like, no. I like doing this, so I'm not going to stop doing something that I actually enjoy. It's as simple as that. Yeah, I'm exactly saying, bite my tongue until I push to a limit. Or I just do it anyway, and then I regret it afterwards. I do quite a lot sometimes. You will always get trolls on here. Just ignore them. Yeah, exactly. Keep leaving the comments. So if you ignore them, they don't give the credit. That is true. But this morning, I just felt the need that I wanted to comment. I just really, it was just one of those comments. It's like, do you know what? It's Saturday morning. I don't need this shit. I'm in a good mood. Clumsy chewer. You really should be working, Stuart. If I was your boss, you'd be getting docked right now. Honestly. But yeah, I felt the need to comment on that one this morning. I was in a good mood, and I read that. I was like, right, that's it. I didn't swear. I didn't do anything like that. I just told him, I don't really care about your opinion. That's all. But I did it in a nice way. I'm not like that. I'm not pretty good at thinking about what before I say anything. Nice. So you're not doing anything. You're just sat there watching one of your locals do a live chat on YouTube. That's exactly what you're doing right now. I shall be down later on anyway, I'm sure. Probably about 4, 5 o'clockish. So I'll have doesn't mean I won't be honest. That's the best way to be, is to be honest. San Miguel, possibly a San Miguel, but I've got that gastro thing going on in my throat, and it's aggravating, so it could be a Foster's. Talking about going down the pub drinking on a YouTube live, man. I should be answering other people's questions about reactions, really. That's what I should be doing. But then again, it's a live chat about anything, so. Any more other questions apart from me going down the pub and having a drink later on? Knowing that I've actually got to do a little bit of training as well before I come down the pub. So I've got to be good. Wind. God. You guys. Sex Pistols. I'm thinking about that at the moment. I've been thinking about that for the last few weeks, about starting to do that. There's a few little bands that I know you know of, which I'm going to start doing. I can react to some more Coldplay. I don't know when it'll be, but it'll be at some point. There is a lot that I've got to do. There's a lot of catching up. So even just like the other day, went through every single comment, put like love heart on the comments. I couldn't believe how much neglect I have had for my YouTube channel, because it took me the best part of half an hour to go through every single comment and all that kind of stuff. So This is the point of this, is just to try and get a little bit more regular, be on YouTube a little bit more than what I was. I'm not even going to try and say that word because I can't say it. So I'll give it 5 minutes and then I'm going. Then I'm going to start with Pink Floyd. It's all set up. So another great DC song to react to. Go for it. Superman by Black Lace. Is that a real song? Beer reactions. My beer reactions would normally end up me being okay 1 minute and then all of a sudden drunk. If that's a song, I shall write it down. Or you can remind me. Don't go, I have no life, and you have brought a bit of fun. I gotta go soon, so we do song reactions another way to avoid getting them getting blocked. Yeah, what I'm gonna be doing is I'm gonna see how today goes with them and all that kind of stuff. Oh, different types of beer. Right, I'm with you. On board. No, I'm not doing that at all. Because some beers agree with me and others really, really don't. Hence the reason why the San Miguel's not agreeing with me at the moment, I don't think. So the blocking, and I'm going to see how today goes with these videos. If they do start getting blocked, all I will do is trim them down a little bit, take bits out. Obviously, you won't get to see my whole reaction to the whole song, but to avoid it, I can cut it down a little bit more. So the video won't be as long, but at least then I can still do the reaction and still give you my thoughts afterwards. So that's the plan for that. I did think about completely taking away the music in the video and just sitting here quiet, but I tried that and it won't work. It's just horrendous. All you hear is me breathing. I'm not doing it like that. But that's my plan. It's just to trim down the videos. So in the bits of the videos where I haven't got much of a reaction, then I shall cut those bits out and I hopefully will get around that. Hopefully, fingers crossed. I don't go to pubs. Hang on. These comments don't stay up very long. I don't go to pubs, but I like a Chardonnay. Pinot Grigio, that's wine if I'm correct, right? Not a wine drinker, really. One of those drinks is that one glass will actually get me drunk. That's why I won't drink it. But here's the thing then. Would all of you guys like me to do a regular live? So, for instance, I know a lot of people ask me to do song reactions, but you know, this is like a chat about anything. And I'm thinking about doing like one every week, one live every week. And because obviously it's not just the song reactions I do on the channel, I do stuff with movies as well. And you get certain things that come out or get announced and all that kind of stuff. And, you know, it's nice to have that regular weekly chat as well. I'm free pretty much most weekends from now. So I was thinking about maybe doing one every Saturday morning, maybe. Every Saturday morning at some point. If it's a good idea, just give us a thumbs up. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. So, like, every week you get all sorts of things that can happen during the week, especially in movies or if there's a question. So, yeah, all right, that sounds like everybody's liking that. So, maybe every Saturday morning around about this time, I can do a live. Possibly, depending if I'm not actually hungover. That's cool. As long as the majority is saying yes to that, I'm happy with that. I'll probably do a separate video for it. I'll record a video for it so everybody that doesn't see this live or doesn't watch this live and all that kind of see it as well. But if you want a live every Saturday or every week at some point, I'm more than happy to do it. I say weekend to be better because I got obviously I've got more time. So being in the US, okay, that's cool. Saturday mornings then. So what I'll do every week is I will, in the community post kind of side of YouTube, I will announce exactly what time it will be. Your regular time slot. So if I said, what time did I start this one? Say 10ish. It's 10 o'clock here in the UK. So I think it's 10 o'clock. I don't know what the time is. No, it's 11 o'clock here in the UK. When did I start? About 10:30. If I said 10 o'clock UK time, so it's 11 o'clock here in the morning at this moment. So if I said 10 o'clock every Saturday morning, there will be a live. Same kind of video, chat about everything. That just covers me on copyright. When I put chat about anything, it just covers me on copyright. That's all it is. I'm not misleading anybody. And that's the reason why I name these lives the way I do, because it's not misleading. I've done it before where I went, let's talk about, say, song reactions, and I've gone about movies. So that's a misleading title. So hence the reason why it's called Chat About Anything, because then I'm free to chat about anything. As long as it's not abusive or it contains any kind of any subjects which can get me into trouble, because obviously there's community guidelines on YouTube and all that kind of stuff which I have to abide to as well. So yeah, we'll do that. I reckon every Saturday, 10 o'clock. If anything changes, I shall always keep you posted, or just change the day to Sunday maybe. But I want to do the regular lives because I actually do enjoy doing them. So I've gone over my half an hour. I have to do 5 minutes more. 5 minutes more, and then we'll see. Because obviously now I'm a bit more back on track. I am going to be looking at starting to grow my channel again as well. So, like, rapidly grow my channel. Which means, yes, there's quite a fair bit of work for me to do in the evenings. But that's what I want to be doing. I will do my best to keep up with the times, but I tend to rotate around the clock, sleep disorder. That's okay. Like I said, if you got the notification for this live, then you'll pretty much get the notification. Like I said, there are other things that I'm going to be starting to promote on my channel as well, which is my Facebook page. You've got eyebrows. I have. They are there, honestly. It's not very bright, dark, but they are there. They are there. Trust me. What was I saying? Yes, so I'll be promoting my own Facebook page, because that'd be another way that you guys can put in your song reactions. I do have a Twitter account for this as well. I do have a Patreon account, which the idea of it when I first started it was like, yeah, okay. And then I decided not to use it, but I have got that. Whoops, I don't do Facebook. I can read all that. These comments don't stay on here very long before they disappear. I may. Okay. That's cool. Me, the Facebook, I'm just trying to push my channel a little bit more now. Because obviously when my head's in a lot better place than what it was beforehand, I just want to get back into doing this again. And also I need that medium of doing song reactions as well as doing the movie reviews. I have got the movie review channel, which there's going to be more movies being uploaded, reviews going up there. Obviously, we had John Wick 3 got released this week, which I have to go and see. and I'll be reviewing that. There's Brightburn that I want to watch and review that, which is kind of like the bad Superman. There's a lot, and I know there's big trailer reactions coming up as well. Some quite big movie trailers coming soon. So, and I'm going to talk about this as well. I'm not going to talk about it too much. A bit of variation. Exactly. I'm going to talk about it at this moment, right? You're gonna love this. I'm not going to say too much about this as well. And I reckon if Matt and Nat are still watching, they know exactly what I'm going to say because it's all to do with movies as well. At this moment, no more than 5 minutes down the road from me, that way, behind me, a film by Sam Mendes is being filmed right now. Right now, a Hollywood movie is being filmed in my county right now. It has been since, for a few months. They've been preparing for it and all that kind of stuff and all that. I'm trying my hardest just to get up on set on that so I could just have a look. But so a movie from Sam Mendes is being filmed in this county right now, which is starring Benedict Cumberbatch and Mark Strong. I'm not going to say too much about it because actually, to be fair, I don't. I know the name of the movie and it's all been publicly announced about what the name of the movie is. It's set around World War One. I'm just so excited because when this movie comes out, when this trailer comes out, I'm going to be all over this because I am so stoked at the fact there is a Hollywood movie actually being filmed literally 5 minutes away from me. It is so cool. So cool. Right now. And I nearly went for the extras, but unfortunately I was a little bit too old. So it was really cool. I'd love to be up on there. Anyway, right. Any more last questions before we go? Have you done any? Yes. I haven't. I don't think I have, actually. I really don't. No, I haven't. But all these bands are starting to pop in my head. Now I want to start doing more song reactions today. I'll see what I can do. I'm not going to push myself because I have got other things I need to do today as well. So, okay, cool. Just put them in a video. Just write them down. Which ones you want me to do, and I'll do them for you at some point. Yes, there. Yeah. I am going to be down there drinking some beer later on. Yes. Cool. But not yet. Yes, Chardonnay. Wine. I can't drink wine. I will be drunk as a skunk if I have a glass of wine. Any more last questions before I go? Size yourself. Oh, sorry. Hang on. Brain wasn't working when I was reading that for some reason. Disguise yourself as a younger person. Sign. I could do that. I could do that indeed. All I need is a shave, really. I turn into Mr. Young. Okay, cool. Like I said, just keep reminding me. Boxes or briefs? Boxes. That was a skew question ever. I didn't see that one coming, I have to admit. Beatles or Stones. I do like the Beatles, but Stones are better. Drop as a Soldier and Troy. Yeah. I think a lot of it's the big scenes are being filmed next week, if I'm correct. If I was speaking to that security guard the other day. What is the meaning of life? To get through it. Have a good one. That's why I try not to let anything get you down too much. 42. That's the way I look at it. Sometimes you get a shit hand and then you just get through it. Simple as that. Then you move on. You find something good and you keep it if you can. Hence the reason why I'm still doing my YouTube nearly 3 years on. So, exactly. You get through it, enjoy it. Don't let it get you down too much. I'm a fine one to talk about that one, by the way. Is there a heaven? It's not a question that I'm going to ask. Is there a heaven? I can't tell you. I don't know. It's as simple as that. I don't know. Who knows? There's no proof. So, exactly. I'm not a very religious person. Let me put it like that. So, I was. No, I'm not. So, yes, she does. Favorite book? 1 second. My favorite book. Hang on. Where is it? I saw it. Oh my God, give me a second. I have actually got it. Where is that book? I can't find it. I was literally here yesterday. I saw this book yesterday. I know one person on here I like it. It's The Dark Knight in the book form. I've also got this one. It's about the paranormal and all that kind of stuff. I'm not a big reader, and I'm not a big reader at all. But stuff like paranormal and all that kind of stuff, I do actually kind of enjoy reading. So all that kind of theories, all different theories about paranormal and all that kind of stuff. But yeah. Yeah, the paranormal is good. I like that one. It's a good book, that one. There's a lot of good paranormal books out there, actually, just explaining different theories on it and all that kind of stuff. Have you seen Paranormal Activity? Yes. Moonchild for sure. I've had paranormal experiences. So have I. Big time. I have proof as well. Don't know if I should say it as such. So, for all of you guys that know me, I have a full-time job. Okay, I work as a gardener. I do YouTube as a hobby. Just going back to boot camp, like fitness classes on Monday. But there's something else that I do which I keep very, very quiet and I keep very, very separate from here. So, I am also a paranormal investigator, or I was. We haven't done much in the last few months. We calmed down. But I've actually on TV. So I'm actually part of a show called Ghost Response Haunted UK. We've only done like 2 or 3 seasons, but I also do paranormal investigations. So the paranormal is a bit of a passion for me, and I've while going on to some of these locations and we film everything as well. And once again, it's one of these things where it's a bit, I'll come back to these comments, some of them in a minute. Now, going back onto like the paranormal side of it, I've been in locations and we film it. We film everything because it's on Amazon Prime and all that kind of stuff. When I'm on location, I know what happened. Especially some of the things that have happened to me, I know that they are real. Now, this is the problem you're going to have when you put this into a TV program and then put it on something as big as Amazon Prime. You're going to get a lot of people going, it's fake and a load of rubbish. Even though I know what happened to me is real or something happened. Can't say exactly what, but I, I've had some experiences. What did I see? Is the question I've got for you. So it's that kind of thing. So I love it. Love all that kind of stuff. So there's things I believe in, and there's things I don't believe in as well. So, you need to really just kind of sit down there and actually convince me that they're actually real. Purgatory. Mm. It's an interesting question, that actually. It's got me thinking already. I like that question. But yeah, so done all sorts. I don't know where all of you guys are from, but obviously we do this mainly around the UK, and I've been pretty much across the UK doing this. Been down in Cornwall, Portsmouth, Derby, North London way. I'm a very open-minded things, and I've experienced so many unexplained things, but I'm not gullible. Exactly. This is the thing. I mean, you stick me into a dark room which I suppose, or in a location which is supposed to be haunted, then I'm gonna love it. And if they say it's as haunted as what they say it is, then you'll get some sort of hopefully reaction to it. But trying to prove what happens to you is actually real when you're on TV is one of the most difficult things to do ever. And I can tell you now that the paranormal world, especially on Facebook, is such a volatile place. It's unbelievable, to the point where I actually don't do a huge amount of paranormal stuff on Facebook anymore. Very sweet spirit. Thank you very much. Means a lot. But yeah, it's difficult. Ghost Response Haunted UK. That's what you're looking for. Yes, it does. Paranormal just means unexplained things, not necessarily ghosts, just unexplained things. So it's like, not to go on about this too much, because obviously this is a reaction channel. It's probably going to be the last thing I actually say on it, to be fair. But because I really, really want to get on and do these videos. It's like UFOs. UFO doesn't mean alien. It means unidentified flying object. It just means that there is an object in the sky which has not been identified. It doesn't necessarily mean it's an extraterrestrial. And while I go on to that subject a bit briefly, I also don't believe that if there is other life, in other words, they're not what they portray in movies. For instance, they'll either be kind of less evolved than us, or even more evolved, or there's going to be slightly different changes to us. So I did say chat about anything. I did, yeah. I do get carried away sometimes, and I want to do my reactions as well today. But I'm actually kind of enjoying this live, to be honest. I need a cigarette. That's what I need. But yeah, there's all sorts of different things, like hearing. Thank you. That's all good. As long as people are enjoying it, I'm happy to keep doing it. And I like doing stuff like this. I mean, like paranormal is something that I enjoy doing. Movies is something that I enjoy watching and reviewing and all that kind of stuff. And then, yeah, I like that comment. I do actually. And it's like the song reactions. I'm just exploring music for the first time in my life, which I know that there are some people do struggle to believe that happening. But as I was a kid growing up, it was all about comic books for me and cartoons. And no, I don't. I probably might do. But like watching films and all that. That's what I grew up with. That's what I wanted in my life. I was glued to the TV watching movies. Strawberry Fields. Ah, I see. I do know that. But yeah, so I'm exploring music now. Have you seen Endgame? I have seen Endgame so many times. It's so good, so good. That movie is it's a cracking end to that 10-year period of 23 movies. Tell me about Endgame. I'm not going to say too much about Endgame. If you do you know the Mark, in case anybody hasn't seen it that's watching, so I'm not going to. So I don't know if you know of the Avengers. So if you've, I was amazed when you said you never heard of Marillion. I've heard of one Marillion song, or possibly two Marillion songs. And I think there are two that I've already reacted to. No, it might not be actually. There's one that I've heard. There's one that I definitely heard. I know it. I mean, to be honest with you, I know it. Yeah, it comes as a bit of a surprise to everybody that I haven't listened to all this music. But like I said, when I was growing up, I was just watching cartoons. I was watching stuff like the Batman cartoon with Kevin Conroy is doing the voice and Mark Hamill. Oh, sorry, really. Okay, I'm not going to say too much about the Endgame, but it's basically the conclusion to a whole set of like 23 movies, and it's a really good movie. But I don't want to say too much just in case there's still people on here that hasn't seen it. I mean, I've done a spoiler review and all that kind of stuff on it and all that kind of stuff. Because like going back onto that, it's like Batman cartoons, Power Rangers, the first lot, Power Rangers, and all that kind of stuff. It's all that, and music was never my thing. So, hello there. You know what the best mode reactions are? I do see. This is the way it is. This is the way it goes. Most of the song reactions or most of the bands that I react to. So, Muse. Thank you. So Muse. There was a handful of Muse songs that I knew. That's true. No, I haven't. Can you react? See, this is what I was just about to bring up. Like, I have got. I did read that reactions for you. Don't worry. So like Muse, I heard a handful of their songs, but the rest of the music I didn't really listen to. It's exactly the same with Linkin Park. I knew a handful of their songs. Most of the bands that I reacted to, I know about one or two of their songs, and then I go deep into it. Now, every song that I have actually heard, and when I do a reaction to it, I will always say, this isn't a first time listen. I have heard this before, and it's just more of an appreciation reaction. That's all it is. And then as I go through it, there's going to be songs that I haven't heard. So I get why people say, I can't believe you haven't heard of this band or this song and all that kind of stuff. It's just true. It's just the way it is. Okay. Movies were always also the first. Yeah, very good. But once again, only a handful of their songs I actually know. So movies was my thing when I was growing up. I was addicted to movies, like TV programs, like series. Buffy the Vampire Slayer, my favorite series out of the whole world. Angel, all that kind of stuff. So music was never that big for me, and I get why people don't get it or don't understand or don't believe me when I say I haven't heard this because it's true. Basically, it's true. So I haven't heard the song. When I say I haven't heard the song, it means I haven't heard the song. X Files, absolutely fantastic. You know, it's just how it is. So I yes, I am 36 this year, and I'm just starting to explore music. Get into music. Music can heal in different. They can, yes, agreed. It does, and I have to admit, over the last few weeks and all that kind of stuff, music and some of the music that I've reacted to has actually helped me through it. It kind of eases it out. It's just because I can't say a certain word. That's all it is. There are words that I can't say. Music is the greatest thing ever. Yeah, and I get it. I get that there's people out there which music is their life. I know people that music is their life. To me, for me to relax, it was never music. It was to watch a movie. I get it because I'm opposite. I've heard of a ton of music, watch and barely watch. So there you go. I'm just the other side of the scale. Are you familiar with the Smiths? I have heard of them, and chances are I might react to them. at some point. Like I said, exploring. That's the word I was trying to say. Finally starting to I can't say it again. Exploring music for the first time. Yes, I'm 36. That's what it is. But music, yeah, for me, it wasn't. If I ever have something wrong with me or I didn't feel good, I just turn on the TV or chuck in an old VHS video into my recorder. Probably namely Batman, I expect, to be honest with you, and watch that. Any action movie and just constantly watch that. It's what made me feel comfortable. Watching movies constantly, recording movies on cassette tape, video cassette tape, and watching them back. Seventh Beast. Yeah. I mean, you're probably suggesting about what anger and all that kind of stuff, because for me, that's like a boot camp kind of thing. For me, The Verve, Joy Division, Crowded House, bands you should check out. Heard all of them. Heard of all of them, but I've never really listened to their music. So, choose or rolls up. Yeah, exactly. You know, I had to make a decision first thing this morning about what I was going to do with how I was going to really advance my fitness. And there's a great song that I listened to, which I'm not going to say on here because I have reacted to it. It's from Skillet, and there's other songs as well. And this morning I made the proper decision to go back to start my boot camp classes, which is the fitness classes, for a couple of reasons. One, obviously, to get fit, lose weight. Another reason is to keep my own emotions under check. So, in other words, I can take out all my frustration, anger, whatever you get built up during the day. And God, I've got a lot of it, all that kind of stuff at the moment. It keeps it into check and all that kind of stuff. But to make that decision, I was listening to music. To make that decision, because I purposely riled myself up with certain music. So, and I'm having a cigarette and a drink. I do love doing these, by the way. This is definitely going to be a regular thing every week. Have you heard of... No, I haven't. You are interesting as all gets out. How does that mean? I'm becoming more interesting. You should check them out. Okay, cool. Having a smoke. That. Ah. So, I do actually hope everybody's enjoying this live. So, oops. That is a Southern American phrase. Okay. Okay, cool. Okay. Should go through all these. So anyway, I'm hoping everybody is enjoying this live chat, and I hope everybody still wants me to do one every week. Because if it's like this, where it's a chat about anything, as long as it's not too much about politics, you know. Good. That's all I need to know. I do one every Saturday. And if it changes, then I'll just change the day, but I'll give you plenty of notice anyway. So, but I might swap the times around a little bit because I know it's still quite early for some people in the US. So I'm just trying to just keep an easy medium. So it might be a Saturday morning one week, and it might be, say, like a Saturday evening or Saturday afternoon next week. So then at least everybody that hasn't seen it gets a chance to tune in and actually watch it live. Inspired classes again. This can have a big impact. Yeah, you can. Yeah, really, really can. Learned that over the last few weeks again. So I have no idea what that means. Don't like smoking on camera, so that's why I'm had a hard time exploring music. Song. Nice. Just read the rest of that question. You have to apologize. I have to apologize because the questions go up and then they disappear. So I'm halfway through reading them. Yeah, I agree. Yeah. There's certain music which really G's me up to get me going again. So any more questions? It's gone on for an hour. Got to start doing these reactions soon, guys, or I won't never get them done. I'll give it 5-10 minutes and then I'm just gonna have to get on and do these reactions. So if I have enjoyed it, next Saturday I'll make sure that I'm not got any reactions planned for the morning so I can dedicate it all to you guys. To the live. So if there is any more questions, just feel free to ask them. If not, I shall probably go soon. So as long as everybody's enjoyed it, that's the main thing. They are quite. There are. Oh, there they are. See, this is the thing. These questions are popping up, but then I can't. Radiohead, You Love, is a great song worth a listen to. I do want to do a Radiohead one in the next couple of days, if not today. It's too bad that people cannot have discussions. Disagree. I do agree with that. So here, see, these questions are not popping up. If you had some in one word, I can't. Oh, that was swearing. Time flies. Have a nice weekend. Bye. Great chat. Thank you very much. Have you listened to any of the Roger? No, I haven't. Not yet. That is still on the plan. If you had to sum up, oh, I've done these. Imagine yourself alone on an island. Pick just one album to take with you. It will be probably Dark Side of the Moon, Pink Floyd. Possibly. I've only listened to 2 albums in their entirety while doing videos. They're both Pink Floyd. And it's Between the Wall or Dark Side of the Moon. Dark Side of the Moon is very, very good. So, yeah. It's either The Wall. I mean, The Wall, the movie, The Wall as well, from Pink Floyd is absolutely fantastic. I absolutely love that movie. It was just so good. So, but album wise, like you said, if I was to take any album on, it would be that one. It's comfortably numbs on The Dark Side of the Moon, isn't it? Is it Comfortably Numb? No. Great Gig in the Sky and Comfortably Numb are on Dark Side of the Moon, if I remember. What is your ultimate goal in life? What do you hope to achieve in your short time? My ultimate goal in life. Ultimate goal. My ultimate goal is to have my own production company and make movies. That is what my ultimate goal would be. To make my own movie. Something which I've done and created from my head, from an idea which come from my head. I see. Sorry, I was just reacting to a question there. Just have my own production company. If that fails, or make my own movies, I've got so many goals in my life. To lose every single scrap of my fat and have a Liverpool. Your dreams, yep. Lose every single scrap of fat I have a body which I can go and look in the mirror and go, I actually feel comfortable. Oh no. Yeah. Um, um, what else? I mean, I'm a big darts player as well. I'd like to be good, even better at that. And just to have a family, wife, family. It's an ultimate goal as well. Just to enjoy my life. That's the ultimate goal: is to enjoy it and do things I want to do. You know, possibly even travel the world, get abroad and actually travel the world and see some of the world instead of just England. There isn't, well, there's still quite a fair bit of England I haven't seen, but I've seen quite a lot of England. So that's what it is. My ultimate goal. Make this full time if I could. You didn't answer what. You didn't answer what you would do. Hang on. I've never been to the US. You didn't answer what you would do if you had 50 song requests. How I would do them? I would do them from the first suggestion right up to the last one. That's how I'd do them. I wouldn't do them all in one hit. 50 song reactions is quite a lot to do in one day. But yeah, there's my goals. Have a good one, basically. Yeah, that is to have a good life. That's all I want. That's all I want. Simple as that. No hassles, no dramas, nothing. Does YouTube pay well? No, they don't. For me, if I wanted to make any decent amount of money on YouTube, I would need the best part of 200,000 plus subscribers. Or not necessarily the subscribers. Something I'm doing something unique on YouTube. Not so, in other words, take away the reactions or the movie reviews and be doing something completely different, which is something new. Because there are a lot of reaction channels have been about for the last 5 or 6 years. I remember watching some of the first reaction channels. It just took me about 4 years to make that decision to become a reaction channel. But I originally started off as wanting to do movie reviews. So, good content will get you good money. Good clean content, basically. So, if you if I could, I'd set you up in a. Oh, nice. Did you read a question about? No. Hang on. Far away. No, I didn't. 43. Okay. Okay, cool. I am reading it. I'm just figuring out. Yeah. So, I really do need to get on with these song reactions. Okay. Some of these questions. Anyway, what? I have to go back and read that question. Sorry, because I have just confused myself so much. You're a cool guy. Thank you very much. And I'll answer him when I've looked back. So anyway, guys, I really do need to get on and do these song reactions right now. I do a slightly longer live than what I thought. So on that note, as normal, I hope you all have a great rest of the day, whatever you're doing. Keep tuned for any song reactions which are going to be uploaded over the course of the day and tomorrow. So on that note, have a great day, everybody. Please take care and goodbye. See you later. Bye-bye. Now I got to remember how you do this. Bye, guys. How do you do this? I can't remember how to turn this off. There you go.